Hi, my name is Tanya Neufeld. On January 14th, 2011, my husband and I were told that if we wanted to have a baby, we had two options: donor IVF or adoption. At 28 years old, I was being diagnosed with premature ovarian failure. To say that my diagnosis was a shock would be a complete understatement. Like most women, I have always wanted to be a mom. I met a wonderful man, got married, and after a couple years of marriage, we decided that we were ready to start a family. We were super excited about the next chapter in our lives and ready to start. After a couple months of not getting pregnant, I started to get worried. I had heard about couples who struggled to have a baby or who never had a baby or who ended up adopting because they were unable to give birth to a child. So I knew some about infertility, but I was not educated enough about what infertility actually meant. We had tried so long to prevent pregnancy that when we were ready to have a baby, I just assumed that it would happen right away. So when it didn't, I was shocked. I was completely unprepared for my infertility diagnosis. The few months after my diagnosis are a bit of a blur. I was struggling. It was very hard. I was grieving. There was a lot of crying involved. I remember stumbling upon Resolve's website and sitting there and just crying because I was so relieved. Relieved that I wasn't the only person out there struggling with infertility. Relieved that the emotions and what I was feeling were normal and that I wasn't completely losing my mind. I remember sitting there looking at the information for the Atlanta Walk of Hope. I'd actually missed the Arizona walk by a couple days. And I sat there looking at that Walk of Hope information, and something in me changed. I felt the strong desire to do something. By that point, I had already written a paper about the emotional effects of infertility. I felt like I had a good understanding of what couples deal with because of that paper, and also because I was dealing with it myself. So I felt like people need to know about this. There's millions of people that struggle with infertility every single day, and not many people actually talk about it. I signed up for that walk. I emailed people. I raised money. I made the vow to tell everybody that I knew and people that I met that, yes, I'm infertile. Infertility is a real disease. It's real loss. It's real pain. It is real. I don't know that I would say that I am happy about my diagnosis, but I wouldn't change it. I have changed a lot in the past year. I am a much stronger person than I ever gave myself credit for. So why do I walk? I walk for the millions of people struggling daily with infertility. I walk for those who struggle in silence and those who scream it from the rooftops. I walk because things need to change, and the only way things can change is if we speak up about it.